Good morning. I am about to leave my van and I am going to be heading up that valley. It's 9 kilometres to get to Arts and then 9 kilometres back. So I'm going to take it easy. It's my longest run since I've come back from injury and looking forward to it. I am on the west coast of the South Island of New Zealand, approximately 30 kilometres east of Hokitika. The trail starts where Milltown Road crosses the Araguda River and it follows the Araguda River Valley for approximately 10 kilometres to get to Lower Arahura Hut. And the elevation is pretty mild. There's no major climbs, just a steady climb up the valley. This is the car park and this is the Araguda Valley. And the track starts just down here. First part of the track is on the West Coast Wilderness Trail. So I have no idea what the condition of the track is like. So it's just going to be a matter of go along and see how it goes. There's no rush. I've got no timings to meet. It's just getting out there, getting some time on my feet, and enjoying this beautiful countryside. It is a gorgeous day. It is winter. It's about 13 degrees Celsius, but it feels a lot warmer with the sun. There's a little bit about the area. Milltown, and here is a little bit about the West Coast Wilderness Trail. So 132 kilometres, 4 days to do it. Right, so off I go. Nice gentle warm up. Absolutely gorgeous day. So this is the Araguda River. It's been raining for the last few days, so the river's still quite full. Beautiful colour, isn't it? That's the direction the West Coast Wilderness Trail goes, and I'm heading to a cesspool. Doesn't sound nice. Trail's a bit washed away. Oh, there we go. This way's a bit easier. Oh, I'm going to get feet wet. No. These birds in front of me are paradise ducks. Very, very noisy. They mate for life. The female is the one with white. Wee bit muddy. Might find a way around. Alright. I do fully expect to get my feet wet on this trail, but like normal, always want to keep them dry as long as possible. Oh, first tool. Good thing about long distance trail running is there's nothing wrong with walking up hills. It's a sensible strategy. And you get to look around at the views. It was a short, steep little hill, but back down to the river again. So got a river crossing, stream crossing, pretty quiet. Whoa, that's cold. Very, very cold. Alright, I see an orange marker in the trees up there. This is fun. Maybe a vehicle track, but it's a pretty rough vehicle track. Here's the orange marker. And up the hill. I'm carrying my poles, but these little hills are quite short, so it's not worth getting them off. Right, up the top. Definitely going to be a muddy, wet feet. But beautiful bush around. Absolutely gorgeous. I've seen birds, fantails, a robin, tomtit, and some little riflemen as well. There's about 800 metres of just continual puddle, well, almost pond, some of them, in grass track and then ponds, but hopefully we're clear of that. And I see a dock sign ahead, so it may mean that I'm off the vehicle track. Oh, Blue Duck Zone, Theo, neat. Alright, so it looks like I'm leaving this vehicle track. It's at 3.6k and onto single track through the bush. Beautiful. It's still going to be a little wet, I'm imagining, but hopefully not quite as bad as it has been. Not very fast running. So pretty rocky. Bit damp and a steep slippery bit, so it looks like we've got a handrail. Oh. It's actually not too bad, but it is a little slippery. And swing bridge, getting across the river. So the good thing about this trail is you don't have to cross the river, the main river itself, because once you go across on the swing bridge, then it's all staying on the other side. Cesspool swing bridge. Woohoo! Oh, beautiful. There we go. It was quite far down below. You have to have a good head for heights. Whew. Trails actually runnable now, which is nice. Fair bit of water flowing through that river at the moment. Ah, this is better. Back to being runnable. Ah, gorgeous. Yep, looks like a bit of a scramble. Alright, you can see a track marker way up there. It's a bit of rock scrambling to get up there. Woohoo! This is cool. Crossing there. Had another river crossing where the trail's been washed away, but now I've come up and this beautiful flat bit, so back to easy running again. So I'm at 4.3k at the moment. I've had to come down here. Track's washed away again, so there was a cliff where the track was meant to be, so I've come around, continue going down, and I can see the marker over there. So continuing to drop down. Back on trail again. Bit wet, but runnable. Well, most of it. Well, I don't have to cross that. And another area where it's washed away. So went down there, up there, and then along here. Oh, this is gorgeous. So it is an hour now, so it is time for my first snack, and what I have is, in fact it's not baby food. I make my own gels and put them in these containers so I can reuse them. A lot less mess and a lot cheaper. So it's about at the cheapest $2.50 for a sports gel, and by making it myself it's 33 cents for each of them. And this is meth free. I make several different flavours. This is blackstrap molasses. The colour's not great, but it actually tastes good. It's not as sweet as the ones you buy, and I find that I make it a bit not quite as solid. I find the ones like goo and that you have to chew on them. This one I can actually swallow down. So this has got 4 portions in it. With the goos, it's important, or the sports gels, it's important to take lots of water with it. So on my running vest, this one is plain water and this one is electrolytes. So good thing is I just lean down, hands free, and yeah, lots of hydration. Not that water's an issue today, but this is, yeah, not a lot of running. It's a bit rough, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, just what I wanted. Time on feet. Look at that. Yeah, pretty good. And because I've just had a sports gel, I'm on a bit of a high for a while. Generally, I go for an hour and then I take one, and then every 40 minutes after that I'll have another portion, and that seems to keep my energy going well. If I'm out for more than 5 hours, then I'll have a couple of muesli bars, granola bars, that sort of thing, but generally my stomach can handle the sports gels pretty well, especially the homemade versions that I do. Yeah, right, continuing on. It's yeah. Oh, my feet are definitely muddy now. Big hill. I think I'm going to stop talking and concentrate on going up the hill. Oh, a rare runnable bit. It's quite nice. Ew, bit muddy. But yeah, nice to do a little bit of running. Snowy mountains. All right, nice, absolutely gorgeous views. I'm glad I'm short for this bit. These trees are pretty low. look at this beautiful grassy track. Can get into a bit of a rhythm now. Oh hey, that grassy section was lovely, but it wasn't very long. Look at that, gorgeous. Whoop. Whoops, the track ends. So it looks like may have to head into the bush and push around the top of that cliff. Thankfully the bush isn't too thick here. I can actually get through fairly easy, just as well. On the track has moved inland, so back on it, which is nice, and it's runnable. Not fast, but runnable. Oh, this is lovely. It's now a bit more well-established path, and yeah, nice and runnable. Whoop. Until now, I just hit a swamp. Oh boy. Now back onto the nice path and back onto the old vehicle track, nice and wide. So I'm at 7.6k, so still got another 1.4k probably plus to get to the hut. Another stream crossing. Oh, that valley's opening up a lot now. Beautiful. Right, so going along there. Can't see a marker. Oh yeah, there's a marker just in there. These bits you can't see the next marker, so you just run and eventually, there it is, over there. As long as you can always see where you've come from, then generally you're pretty good. These are massive floodplains. Water comes rushing down these hills, just wipes out the whole valley. Whew. Oh, there's some deer prints. There was some beautiful running along there. Looks like back alongside the river again. This rock hopping's not too bad. Nice sized stones, you're not having to jump from boulder to boulder. That was a long section, boulder hopping or stone hopping along there. Back up on top, back onto the main track. Soon, nearly. Back onto the main track. The trail's been alternating between going beside the river, the main ex-vehicle trail, and going across slips and up streams like this. But the hut must be getting pretty close. I'm at 9.8 kilometres now, so can't be too far away. My measurement was just a map measurement, so of course it's going to be a bit shorter than reality. Right, where am I going? Still this way. I can smell smoke, so the hut's not far away. Hey, marker. There's a marker. Alright, so that marker is visible from this direction, so that means the other marker somewhere up there. Ah, there it is, on the tree. So there's where I wasn't sure where to go. Come down up the steep bank, go across there, and then I see the markers back on track up there. Luxury, nice track, slightly downhill. Right, I'm here. This is Araguda. Alright, so it's 10.2 kilometres. It's a little bit further than I thought. Fire's going. The hunters. Alright, so that's the hut. And it is a 6-bed hut. Got a nice fire to keep warm, a little bit of a bench and a table, and that's pretty much it. It's 10.2k to get to the hut, so now I turn around, go all the way back the same way. There was one guy in the hut, a hunter. He's just staying there for the night. He'll be out tomorrow. Right, I'm feeling okay. Legs are starting to feel it now, but it is time for another sports gel, so that'll perk me up again. I'm just going to take it easy going back. It's a cute little waterfall back down the creek. All the way down there. Got 1 kilometre to go. That's the West Coast Wilderness Trail. So 1 kilometre and I get to the car park. And beautiful colours in the sky. Sun's just gone down. The run is just about done. Just walking the last 200 metres just to cool down a bit. So 20.2, so it'll be 20.4 kilometres. A bit further than the 18 I was planning. But wow, what a neat run. Real adventurous type run. Not what you want to do if you want to go hard out and just go fast. But if you want some fun, want some good technical running, good mixed terrain, yeah, great trail. Absolutely loved it. And good thing is my fitness is definitely at a good level. Despite being longer than I was expecting, good energy all the way to the end. It was really only at the turnaround point my thighs were a little tired. Just for a couple of minutes, but then it was time for a gel, so it was probably ran out of energy. But yeah, great fun. So definitely recommend this trail.